What's up guys, Fury TV here, and we're back with another episode of Poker Hands. Before getting into it, I would like to ask you guys to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our videos, as your support is allowing us to continue posting videos on a daily basis.
You've gotta see her.
Myself and Ludo dancing in the booth right now as Iman Hatter opens Ace Queen of Hearts. Steve Edouard appeals from the big. Ace 10-3, 2 diamonds. Steve Edouard with the king of diamonds.
Steve has got a good hand here to check call.
Iman Hatter has a good hand to bet and get called. Steve does make the call, of course, with that second pair. And look at that turn card.
Hello. He still has to check.
Dwyer.
He can never lead.
Iman picks up a gut shot draw.
So he's going to just bet like 1.1 million or something.
And Steve, does he just call here?
No, we're broke. We are broke, yeah.
I mean, the thing is, he's obviously going to check call off the river, almost regardless of what the river is. But on the flip side, you don't want to check raise and make the bluffs fold, do you? This is the thing.
Well, most bluffs...
He does move all in. I think I like
But I'm
this.
saying like most bluffs here do have some equity in the sense of like they have like maybe a straight draw and a flush draw or a flush draw.
That's why we're happy to.
Yeah, and it can get called by worse, so I understand it. But at the same time,
now this is a puke spot for Iman Hatter, right?
But at the same time, like I'm trying to think of some of the bluffs that are trying to like double barrel, get him off of like a 10 or something.
What? But this is a spot here for Iman, right? 2.9 million more to call.
That's the thing, he's got fold equity here. You could have Jack 9 of diamonds, Queen 9 of diamonds.
Yeah, I mean all those jackets
4 or
and
5
queen
of diamonds. Maybe highly unlikely 4 or 5 of diamonds, something like. But like Jack Queen of diamonds, Jack 8 of diamonds, Queen 9 of diamonds, Queen 8 of diamonds, Queen 7 of diamonds, Queen Rag of diamonds, like Jack
Iman
Rag
moves
of diamonds.
towards his cards, and what a fold that
Good
is.
Fold. To bet fold that for value. I'm saying like to bet,
Bet
for
value,
value.
and then fold for way less than a pot raise.
Yeah. To bet fold for value.
That's an awesome fold from Iman Hatter, and that is why he's
That's
the
why
champion
Hatter's
that he is. Seems very reasonable. Steve Edouard opening from the cutoff.
All in.
Whoa!
Whoa. He's just gonna rip it in here. Steve Edouard opening off, what, 24 big. Steve snaps. Well, Ferrara's not in terrible shape here. 40% against that hand. Perhaps why Edouard gave it a little eye roll there. Yeah, and the flop 7 deuce 3. No help so far. Edouard with the king of diamonds as a little insurance. Can turn a diamond and hurt some of Ferrara's outs. So Ludo, the 6 of clubs. Ferrara needs queen or 10 on the river. 5 of spades, no use. Ace high holds. Well, fortunate timing there for Ferraro.
As the Americans would say it. Defense, defense.
Well, less of that, the better. 6, 7, 8 flop. That one, 5 would be the interesting one. Both would make a straight.
5 would be nice.
5 would be spice.
Right, Steve, you've got to check this surely. Right, I don't understand that bit. Where he bets flops that in theory should get checked back.
Again, a little out the box. Not quite the same level as Fabrizio.
Go, go,
2.3 is the size of the pot.
Lead like 1 million. Come on, Open.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I thought he was going for it as well.
With a reach for chips. It was a reach for the tables. Time trying to piece this one together. Is he really reaching for chips again?
Olha, 25. Acá seguimos 5.
This seems pretty strange when he's been called in that flop.
It's going to work. It's managed to work out. Irrelevant that he's got a 4 that blocks 4 or 5. It's kind of like a bit of nonsense, to be honest.
It's a weird one, but it does take it down. 21 big blind stack of Hatter.
I think this is going to be just an all-in from Steve.
Right.
The fact that the big blind doesn't have a lot of chips,
right.
it's going to be all in.
Similar stack.
And Eamon's going to snap call. Not snap, but he's going to call, obviously. Near enough, a snap call.
1,950,000.
Well, okay, so 3-betting juice.
1,950,000. How many blues do you have behind?
Fabrizio asks how many Jeff behind. Looking at
Yeah,
looking
it doesn't
for
make a
dime.
difference with February's. I'm saying, like, I don't know if he's looked at his cards yet, but I'm
Maybe
saying, like, he
not.
just wants to know. Fair enough. But at the end of the day, Eamon's all in, Steve's calling, and off we go
Fabrizio
to the
has
races.
looked at his cards because he quickly folds.
It doesn't
He
make
was just wanted. I guess he just wanted to get a chip count.
it doesn't make a difference. Even though, like, he's just always all in, yeah.
Ivan is all in. Steve will call. Yet another 10 million plus pot. This one 12.6. Hatter at risk this time in the flip. He would level things up a little bit near the top if he were to win.
I think.
You can't wait for the flop. King 9 deuce. It looks like O'Dwyer.
My money's on the Dwyer.
Your countryman.
Your money's on a Dwyer, I tell you, right
Your
now.
countryman both ways, German or Scottish. Flops, no help.
What do you mean both ways?
King 9 deuce.
Steve's Irish?
I said countryman Iman.
Oh, okay.
The 9 of diamonds on the river, no use. Iman departs in 5th place. Picks up £100,000 for his efforts.
As they say in Scotland, aye man.
But that is not enough for him. And again, consolation. You come 5th, you get 100k, but he would have been hoping for more.
He's got
Look
that
at this, he
he's got
didn't
that
give them
6
back.
appeal.
Limps in.
No, he pops it.
O'Dwyer with ace-king in the big blind. Pardon me, you're quite right, he has raised. Very small raise, this is interesting.
2.5x.
Not even, we're at 350 big blind.
Oh, is it 350 big blind?
Barely more than the
Okay.
minimum. This is very odd. If they were to get it in, it would be for 80% of the chips in play.
That would be insane if Steve just jammed or something stupid here.
All in.
He does just move all in.
Oh my god.
Unbelievable. Vogelsang calls. Well, we'll call once he rechecks his cards.
Oh my.
What? This is a bit of a slow roll here, Ludo.
That's what I was thinking to myself. Steve might just do something insane, just shove all in. I'm saying, like,
What's
I understand the fact.
going on here, Ludo? What's he thinking?
He's called.
He
I
does
think.
eventually call.
Yeah.
Steve O'Dwyer will be shocked to see that it's kings. With that tank.
wanted to raise to 1-2. I made a mistake.
Oh, he misclicked.
You?
He
Well, this
misclicked.
is a huge pot for everyone at this table. Orpen and Fabrizio looking to ladder up here in quite an unexpected spot. If he gets this one wrong, doesn't win. Ace in the window. Ace 8-6. Vogelson shakes his hand. Well,
Shakes his head. What the hell is going on here?
Ace 8-6. O'Dwyer needs to fade just the one out to take 40 million chips into three-handed play. Club would make things interesting. It's a black card, but a spade needs to come fast. Queen of spades. No good for Vogelsang. Tax the table and departs. They do obviously a countdown here to the chips leader, but we know it's game over for Vogelsang. Let's go through it again. What Vogelsang? He took like a minute to call there with kings. What's the reasoning?
Wait, okay. So it's a bit of an ICM situation where he doesn't want to get jammed on and call off because he's the one that loses the money. So he decides to jam all in and get him to fold some hands that he should call
Yeah, I haven't covered.
in normal terms, but he doesn't call.
Ludo, get to my question.
Yes.
Why are we taking a minute to call with kings in this spot? What's the thinking? Is he ever going to fold this hand? Surely not.
He's never going to fold, but he's understanding the fact that it's such a big spot, ICM-wise. But as we say again, this is why I slated him in the past, because he does take too long for every decision. And he obviously knows what he's doing. He's a very good fucking poker player. And it tells the life out of me because he knows what he's going to do before he's going to do it.
Steve O'Dwyer with queens the next hand. How fast is this going?
This is pretty much insane.
Steve, look, Fabrizio's jumping out of his seat. He's going to fold two hands and go from 140,000 to 280,000.
doubled his money.
And have a chance of still winning, of course.
Well, if Steve holds,
If
obviously.
he holds, of course. Here we go then, to the flop once more. Ace-10 deuce. Orpin spikes in ace. Fabrizio's muttering to himself.
I know it's a massive long
Well,
shot.
he's held.
Well, he's held, yeah.
Ace is up on the turn.
I'm
No
gonna-
sweat.
I'm going to go for...
Oh,
my
and a rub
God,
down
what
queen.
a rub down. Oh, my God, that is insane.
The rub down queen.
Give me peace, man, honestly. You would think this is on TV. Oh, wait, there we are on TV.
Dwyer looks a bit sick, but he did just ping an ace for the 40 million chip pile.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm saying like that.
queen
It
first,
swings in roundabouts. You can win 40 million, but you can give away 5.
With another monster hand. Ace king on the button.
6 raise 7.
To 4 high. That will be getting played. Open ace 9 off in the big blind. Easy peel for him.
We could have done something similar there and jammed all in. But he snap peeled.
Queen, queen, queen. More of a rub down for O'Dwyer.
A bit late for the queens. No, you can't check that, Steve.
O'Dwyer checks, but oh
That's
my.
nonsense. That's absolute nonsense.
Somehow
Steve.
an ace rolls off. This pot will be chopped.
You've got to bet there with ace king for value, obviously. Why Steve checked that? I don't understand.
Checks through once more. Both players holding a house for the second hand in a row. Open now. Value bets his ace. O'Dwyer. Does he raise here, Ludo? No, he is cutting out a raise.
6 raise.
Call.
675.
call?
3 call showdown.
Open, of course, calls with the same house. They chop it up.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Steve didn't bet the flop.
2 in a row. That's fucking bad beat.
O'Dwyer, 6-4 off. He's going to call, take a flop. And 4 in the window. Ace King rolls off behind. Fabrizio with a gutter. Bets 400k.
Easy call for Steve.
See a pair and a diamond in hand. Is it that easy a call? Is he going to win a lot of the time here against Fabrizio?
That doesn't make a difference. It's just an easy call. He's bet so small. And that's why it's an easy call.
That is why. O'Dwyer making hand after hand here. He's on the flop, praying he's ahead. Now he's praying he was behind. Well, rolls off. Another house, in fact. Is that 3 hands in a row? Steve O'Dwyer's made a full house in unlimited Texas Hold'em. How often do you make a full house?
Well, it seems to be the case that Steve makes a full house every hand.
Does seem to be the case. I don't think I've ever made 3 houses in a row in Hold'em.
Wally bet to try and get called off a king since diamonds have
Or
missed.
even, is there any chance he gets called for a chop? You know, aces and 4s with a king kicker is the board.
Or will Fabrizio shove all in? Turn his queen 10 into a bluff.
Spicy.
That would be a spicy meatball.
If he does, be impressed.
Well, Steve doesn't have a lot of aces. Oh, he's going to just raise, okay. That kind of makes it easy for him to call.
1.9 million, another million.
It's just like a Sai 1 million call.
Yeah.
So
Flick
like,
it in.
yeah, it's going to be like a Sai 1 million call. Look
Against
at the
this
price
player, against this player, you just flick it in. There it
Yeah.
is. Flicks it in.
Whereas, like, see, if he shoved all in, I'm saying like that extra 1.7 million could probably do the job. I'm not saying it will, but I'm saying like it would do the job a lot more than it will for 1 million.
And Fabrizio with that pot down to just 5 big blinds. Steve O'Dwyer, aces. What else? This is kind of those spots that it's really hard for him to get action there, isn't it, as the chip leader?
The ices. The ices.
And for that reason, he loses. Fabrizio completes with 10-9. Checks 9-6. What are you saying about an ace 9-9 flop?
Ooh, an ace 9-9 flop would be insane.
Ace Queen 8. Any surprise that one of those aces popped out? Fabrizio with a gut shot draw.
Will Steve bet 1 big blind or will we check?
So there's 2 options.
I think it's going to go for the 1 big blind. I wonder if Fabrizio will call with the gut shot. No.
Oh no!
He doesn't really rep much here when he's doing this.
Going for the check raise
Oh,
with
he's
10 high. Steve O'Dwyer cannot
insane.
believe his luck once again. This is obviously just a call for Steve Ludo. Let Fabrizio hang himself.
Indeed.
But worth mentioning, Fabrizio does have outs. Turn came a jack. He'd be in clover.
He has Jack, a Jack only.
Fabrizio's like, what am I doing this for? And he checks dark. Wow. The check raise, check dark, Ludo. What do you think of that? Is that designed to get Steve to check back?
I don't have a clue.
You've not been in the spot too many times, have you?
That's insane. It's a £25,000 buy-in with £450,000 up top, and he's just checked dark.
After check raising the flop. Incredible.
Steve's gonna like down bet 1.2. Yep, that's exactly what I would bet.
He's bet 1.1.
Yeah.
Come on, Fabrizio, give it up. Made a play.
Can Fabrizio give this up?
Didn't work. No, no. He's counting his chips rather than a bet, we hope. Don't do it! Somebody run in there and tell him.
I don't know. I'm like when a lot of people count their chips out. Honestly, like at times I'm just like they're at it. They're not going to do anything here. But with him, you just never know.
Time bank going in. Don't do it, Fabrizio.
He's put himself on the spot here when he didn't need to really put himself on the spot.
Just
It
let
was
it go.
It was an easy just call for 400,000.
Let it go. Let it go.
Even some sort of like,
10.
even a 9 of hearts is so valuable here as well. Like Jack 9.
He's
Oh,
going.
I
He's
don't-
going for the check raise again. 3.4 million. Oh no, Fabrizio, what have you done?
Go for it, Steve. Just call. Go for it, Steve. Call. Don't shove all in.
Against Fabrizio, it's got to be the play, right? But he must think surely Fabrizio's check raising here draws that can't fold, like heart draws, right?
Steve,
He doesn't expect Fabrizio to do this with a gut shot. Surely even Fabrizio can't expect to do this with a gut shot.
Steve must be thinking to himself,
This is pretty incredible. Fabrizio is continuing to deliver in a super high roller final table. Entertainment throughout.
oh yes, he's just going to call. I'm loving this.
He does just cool. Fabrizio,
Insane.
what are you going to do now, pal? 11.5 in the pot. You're
Well,
sitting there with 10 high.
Well, if it comes
There's
a
no checking in the dark this time, Ludo.
if it comes a heart, he's all in.
There's no checking.
If it comes like the 5 of hearts, the 3 of hearts or something, he's all in.
There's no checking in the dark. Offsuit 5. Well, it has come. Don't do it. Open, watching this one, a very keen observer. Thinking, is there a chance? Is there just a chance I might ladder up this very hand? Having it just doubled up Fabrizio. Very Slow motion car crash.
Who knows? He might just put it all in apart from some chips. Like, he might just bet like 3.5 million. Leave himself like a big blind and a half.
No, he does check. Well, 3 million chips with this pot. Now up against two 10 big blind stacks. This is a dreamy spot to be in.
Well, that was some hell of a try, that's for sure. I'm saying, like, whatever randomizer he's using, pass it on to me. I want to see what the script is.
You had some fun with this one, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Just saving some face here.
Well, maybe he can call. He might have. I'm trying to think. I was trying to think there. 10-7 of hearts. No.
O'Dwyer. Confirmation up.
He's above. He's going to. He's throwing a time back.
He's not going to
No, I'm only kidding on. He's not going to throw in a time back. He's going to just shove. There's no need for a time back. And Steve's going to call.
He's going to call. And once more, we see a pair against an ace. Suddenly, this could level out a bit more.
Yeah, if he loses 2 all-ins, he's given a. Oh, he's still got the chip lead massively.
Obviously a massive chip lead, but now these two guys would be in the mid-teens in big blinds. Things are a little different. Can't just be shoving in from the button every hand.
Yeah.
The flop. King, king, queen. Spicy. Queen would give O'Dwyer 2 pair with an ace kicker.
That's one of the nastiest ways to win.
You shouldn't get counterfeited when you've got jack, should you? It's such a big
Yeah, the
pair.
counterfeits with the jacks are not too nice. It's happened to me a few times.
Not like that.
6 on the turn. Ace or queen.
coming.
Otherwise, Orpin doubles up.
Oh,
Fabrizio says it's coming.
It's coming.
Ace of clubs.
Ace of clubs, Fabrizio's calling for. Oh my word! The ace of spades. How many times, Ludo? Well, Orpin is to depart in 3rd place. £200,000 his prize. Not too shabby there, Ludo.
Well,
Smiles, congratulating the other players.
200k obviously is a nice lift.
Yeah. Fabrizio now limping at Jack 9 of spades on the button. Dwyer with 5 deuce off in the big. He is reaching. Here comes the raise.
1,350,000.
Fabrizio with the perfect hand to continue. Does make the call. Dwyer building a big pot. Out of position here with deuce 5 off. Will he get help from the flop? Not yet. Fabrizio smashes that one. Top pair, backdoor spade draw.
Check.
Dwyer gives up for now. Fabrizio quickly checks behind with top pair. Turn pairs the 4. Looks like we'll start betting this card.
Bet 9.
1/3 pot is the number, 900,000. Let's see here, 0% equity against Fabrizio. Fabrizio makes the call, of course, with top pair. King on the river. Will Steve continue the bluff?
Then
He is gonna. He's counting something out. Thought he was gonna just shove.
5.
He's going for pot. A little bit less, pardon me. 3.5 the bet.
3.5 million.
And well, Fabrizio has him lined up here. Surely making the call. Underwrote his hand, limped in, don't forget. Checked back this flop, called the turn bet.
10.
Using a time bank here, but bet my house on him making the call. Of course, there are some hands he loses to. King X hands that got there. Overpairs may have trapped on the flop. 4X, wow! He folds the river with one of the best hands he can ever get there with.
Ace king.
Asks if you had ace king. He does.
Okay, here we go. This must be it.
Jack 5-3.
Well, Fabrizio's got a good enough hand to check back.
Bottom pair for Fabrizio. Backdoor clubs, backdoor straight draw. Steve, top pair, backdoor straight draw.
He doesn't really need to bet this hand.
And he's going to bet 600k. That's one big blind.
No! Come on, Steve. Get that check raised. Get that check raised to like 1.8 million.
I guess he figures there's so many good turn cards.
Like,
Check.
same again here, he does not need to bet this. If he bets, he's just trying to get a 5 to fold because a jack's not folding.
Check, check. 8 on the end.
Right, good time for Steve to bet, especially having a 4 in your hand. Because if he were to have like 6-4, he would obviously bluff at it. And he's got a 4 in his hand, so he could easily have 6-4. So, let's go for it, Steve. Come on, 2 million. Well, he's going to size up. 2.5 million.
2.5 is the bet.
Fabrizio might call even though he's got a 6 in his hand, which is not a good card to have. Who knows, he might even shove. He's counting out his chips here. Like, if he were to jam here, it just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Like, what's he actually representing? He's raised pre, he's bet the flop, check back the turn. Like, there's not a lot of representation.
Holding the cool chips
Pocket
at the moment.
eights. Pocket eights.
It's just
He's
got
okay,
cool
he's got the
chips.
call chips, okay.
Just counting down what he's left with if he makes this call.
Oh, and he's
And he
made-
does make the call. O'Dwyer takes another giant stride towards the title. Leaves Fabrizio with just 7 big blinds. 11-1 chip lead. A little bit reminds me of Dominic Nietzsche when you see at the table. He's always doing things. Oh my
Oh,
god!
it's going to be all in and call.
7 bigs.
All in and call for sure.
Steve will jam all in. Fabrizio's like, yep, I'll give you a spin, mate. Look, gives him a little flash of a smile.
It's like he keeps giving away his chips and then manages to double up again. Oh my god.
Oh my word. Jack 10-9,
Oh,
the flop.
loving that.
O'Dwyer, 69% to win the tournament. This hand right here, right now. Fabrizio's carrying his chips down like he's won the pot.
That's well clocked by you. You clocked to 439 and the hand did occur. It did start at 439.
Well, Fabrizio can still win. Ace or 10 right now. Running pair would also do it.
Only an ace now,
well,
baby.
Just an ace. Otherwise, Steve O'Dwyer, in the most unlikely fashion, will be our super high roller champion.
Ba-ba-ba-bum. Ace from space.
Not a flicker of emotion on his face. Ludo, the Queen of Clubs, rolls off. That is that.
439.
439. I call 437. We're pretty close. Steve O'Dwyer called winning this tournament, I'm sure, and that's exactly what he's done. Picking up £450,000. But
For the last one.
I wonder if there's any staff left to take photos. We'll have a look at how things panned out earlier today. Ferraldo out in 6th, Ludo. What happened? You swapped with him.
He didn't look. He didn't use the Ludo solver. He should have just peeled. He should have known. He should have used the sixth sense. He should have clicked out of position.
Ivan Hatter was next out, our 50k Triton Super High Roller champion from Sochi, failing to go back-to-back with high roller wins. Christoph Olgesang, fourth, 140k. Orpen picked up 200k in third place. But it was the star of the show. I think no one would disagree with that. Fabrizio Gonzalez picking up the second prize and £286,750. But it is Steve O'Dwyer, top of the pile once more in a high roller tournament.